The Shorts Wars was a giant collaboration with 6 different YouTube Shorts creators, spanning across multiple shorts, unlisted videos, and live streams, making an overarching story and lore. But one of the biggest questions unanswered from Season 1 still remains, and that is, who is the boss? I mean, he appeared at the very beginning of this IRG, when all the QR codes showed up on the shorts for the first time. Scanning that QR code took you to this unlisted video, where we saw the main antagonist of the series. But no one knows who this is. Skipping all the way to the end of Season 1, we saw this end credits scene unlisted video, showing that the character looks like Johnny Razor. And now with Season 2 starting, we still have no idea who this character is. But there have been some theories, 3 big ones to be exact, and I'm going to debunk all of them. This will help limit some of the options, and then I'll give some theories of my own. But let's start off with one of the big ones, that Johnny Razor is the boss. Now this one's pretty easily debunkable. I mean, Dano and Riggy both saw the end credits scene and now believe that Johnny is the boss. And that's how we get this conversation where Johnny says this.
I took the flash drive from Riggy and I uploaded it. I saved everyone. You said I was the boss. I could have just not used it.
On top of that fact, Johnny is very adamant on proving that he's not the boss. This theory just wouldn't add up, so I believe we can easily cross this one out. The next one is a bit more tricky. It's that the boss is a clone of Johnny Razor. Now this one can also be debunked. So the boss sees most of the shorts as just slop and wants his content to be the big thing. And so in Season 1, he made the clones with this bias to go after the shorts creators and take over their channel. Now here's the thing. If he was the clone, then someone would have had to make him, and they would have had to give him the bias. And in the Clone VPN meeting, there was literally talk about a predecessor. So this mysterious person very well might have cloned Johnny and made this Johnny clone the boss. But that also doesn't quite work. You see, the boss has control of this Clone VPN company, and he's the one that sent out all these emails, tricking many of the shorts creators to click on the link, take down their firewall, and then get cloned. But you see, here's where it doesn't make sense. Johnny would have had to click that link, just like how you should click the subscribe button, and then have his firewall get taken down to get cloned. But if the boss sent those emails, how is he literally existing? The only way you can save this theory is by saying this mysterious higher up is the one who sent out the emails. And I just simply don't think that's the case. But it very well could be. Finally, we have the last theory, that is C-Dot is the boss. And that's all because of this short right here, where he is seen with the boss's mask. However, I think this is easily debunked because there's literally this scene.
Alright, sir. I'm at the Wendy's.
Splendid. We need to order quite a bit for our troops.
Yeah, C-Dot is literally talking to the boss. I don't think it's possible to talk to yourself. So either this whole mask thing is a red herring, or C-Dot also plays the boss. Maybe the boss has C-Dot run the YouTube channel boss version. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of theories that can go into this, but I don't think C-Dot is the boss, or at least the main boss. But now that leaves things up in the air, and I have a few theories of my own, one of them being that the boss is disguised as Johnny Razor. I mean, that's kind of obvious. He's framing Johnny Razor. But the whole thing about Johnny or a clone of Johnny being the boss very well could be a red herring. And he very well could be framing, and it could be like an entirely different person. Like, sure, Johnny Razor is playing the character at the moment, but he has been showing a bunch of his friends on his channel. So maybe Johnny literally acting as a boss is a red herring in and of itself, and it's an entirely different person. Or who knows, maybe the boss is a full-on shapeshifter. So that's one theory, and the second one's a little bit out there. And that theory is that the boss is Johnny Razor, but from a different universe. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but in Failure's video, The Legend explains how YouTube is holding the Earth together. What if this is Johnny Razor from a different universe getting into our universe and trying to take control of YouTube to save our Earth? Because in his universe, the world got destroyed or something. I know in Failure's video said that the claim machine fell into the wrong hands and that they wanted to destroy YouTube, and that's where information gets kind of weird. Maybe they changed their mind? And there's also this scientist person we don't know much about, and hey, maybe even the predecessor that was mentioned in the meeting was just a lie made up by the boss. There's still a lot of gray area, but maybe this is Johnny from a different universe trying to save the Earth, or take control, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to take over YouTube so he can threaten the Earth's existence, which is a plan that ultimately failed in his universe. Maybe this is Johnny from the future and he time traveled back. I have no idea, but hey, that's just a theory. A YouTube theory. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Also, if you're behind on the lore, you might want to check out this full recap of Season 1.